Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. This is Danelle. I am going live again on two different pages. I am on my Twisted Gypsy page, and I am also on my new profile page, which is called Artful Bohemian Network. For those that are catching me on Twisted Gypsy, I suggest you try to follow me on the Artful Bohemian Network group, simply because, guess what, y'all? My page, Twisted Gypsy, is not going to be around much longer. It is about to be done, so I'm trying to move everything over. So if you have a chance, try to follow the other page. Otherwise, I might not get to see you anytime soon. So that's the goal anyways. So if you are catching this on Twisted Gypsy, hop on over and go to my Artful Bohemian Network group. It's a group. It's no longer a page. I'm changing things up, doing things a little different. And I know I'm coming to everybody a little bit late. I have my coffee. We're going to do some coffee and crafting late at night. Doesn't that sound like fun? So if you are jumping on, make sure you let me know you're here. Just as simple, you could just raise your little hand and wave, or, hit the hearts, do something. I really wasn't sure I was going to go live tonight, but my daughter said, Mom, just do it. So here I am. She made me a pot of coffee, and now I'm rocking it, right? So tonight we are going to be making this super cool, super cute Halloween craft. Everything I got for this project is from Dollar Tree. Got everything from the Dollar Tree, except for the paint. And I did go ahead and pre-paint like everything that we need. So I picked up these little, they're styrofoam skulls from Dollar Tree. They have little styrofoam pumpkins from Dollar Tree. I've got like a couple of those. And then they have the little tiny like spiders, the fun little spiders, right? And the mini tiny skeletons, I picked some of those up. I don't know if you can see those. I kept some black, whatever. And then the flowers. So the flowers, you all know, you can get those at Dollar Tree. They're pretty, they have all kinds of different ones. Some of them have like little eyeballs in them. Some of them actually had some of these stuck to them. So rather than buy more of these little skeletons and these little spiders, they kind of came in those little flowers, and I just kind of pulled them off and painted them. So I used the Rust-Oleum paint, and it's, what is it called? This is like copper something. I don't know if it tells you the color, but it's, bright copper is all it's called. This bright copper. I really liked it. I wanted a glitter paint is what I wanted. I wanted to do like a really fun glitter color. But let me tell you what, that glitter stuff is pretty expensive, okay? So it was like $12 for that glitter spray paint. I was like, this is a Dollar Tree product. I'm not doing that. So we picked up this copper. It's like a metallic color. It came out super nice, and I went ahead and pre-painted everything. So if you see, this was just a plain old white skeleton, and this guy's got like some issues. You see that? His head is all dented up. The other one wasn't like that, but give him character. We're gonna go with it. And then the pumpkins, see the pumpkins? And I just spray painted those, put like a box underneath, and just spray painted away. So we're just gonna kind of build it together. It makes a really super cute project for Halloween. You can put it like on your porch, or you can put it out on, some people are doing their living rooms. I don't know if you've seen these. My daughter actually sent me some pictures and said, Mom, you really need to do this. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen, though? What do you think of that, y'all? What do you think of that? Let me know. Let me know what you think. I think it's super cute. So basically, it's pretty simple. I have skewers, just little skewers that we pick up from Dollar Tree also. I don't know if I got these from Dollar Tree. They just kind of hang around the house, but skewers to kind of keep everything together. And you need a hot glue gun and some hot glue, and that's really about it. I'm probably going to need another stick of hot glue if I can figure out where I put it. Right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of that ready. And we're just going to build it. It won't take much. And then I do have some fun little stencils and stuff to add to it if we want to. I really thought it'd be really cute if we did like some sequins, like some little glue-on sequins, but I didn't get around to it. So, whatever. This is what we're doing. This is how it's going to work out. So if you look at my design here, I used the bigger pumpkin on the bottom. And I'm honestly noticing I didn't even grab the bigger pumpkin. I think it's still sitting outside. Yeah, I might have to run out and grab it. So, and then I did the skull in the middle and the smaller pumpkin. So I might have to like take a minute and leave the camera. If anybody was out here, I'd send them out to get it, but nobody's out here, and I'm pretty sure nobody's watching that would just come out and say, all right, Mom, I'll go get it for you. So I might have to run. But anyway, so that, and then I just, these different flowers. So like this one here, it has the eyeballs in the center. I thought those would be kind of cool to use. I picked up some of these like fun squiggly things, you know what I'm talking about, the fun ones. And then these ones, I've already peeled some of these off, but you can see my little stems are just kind of hanging out there because I've already pulled them off. And all of these cheap like Dollar Tree flowers are super nice because you just pull them apart. You just pull them out and there it is. There's your back. See? Isn't that nice? I know. I'm kind of showing two different cameras and trying to keep them as close together as I possibly can. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some flowers off and just have them ready. These are just some roses. Like I said, I'm still kind of trying to do both pages, so if you're catching me on the Twisted Gypsy page, chances are you won't even notice that I'm live there because of my restrictions on that page right now. But try to come over to this one, Artful Bohemian Network. That's where we're moving to. Unfortunately, I have to. There's no way around it. So I'm pulling a bunch of these off, and then some of these have some super cool like these little spriggly things. I think those are nice too, so I'm pulling those off too because I want those. I think they'd be fun. And maybe even some of the leaves. I'm just basically stripping these flowers. So, you know, they're $1.25. It's not even Dollar Tree anymore. It's a $1.25 store. But for like individual flowers, these are super nice. Like, I don't know what these are called. I'm not a flower expert. There we go. There's a couple more roses. Do I have any more of those daisy ones? I've got like 2 of those. I think they're daisies. I don't know. And then we got the eyeball ones. I like those. Those are my favorite. So pulling those off too. All right. So no laughing at me, y'all. But I will be right back. I have to actually run outside to get my pumpkin that I painted and forgot to grab. I just set it out there and left it. I was like, oh, I'm all ready. I have everything I need except for the big pumpkin. All right, nobody leave. I'll be right back. Right back. Don't laugh at me, y'all. I'm laughing at myself. I don't need you to laugh at me too. All right, so I did have some more of these too out there. Totally forgot about those. You know. So here's the pumpkin. This is how it comes. Like I said, Dollar Tree, and they're actually like black. If you've seen them there, you know, they're black. So I could have left it because I kind of like the black on black look, but because I was going with, I just painted it. But this little top piece comes off. It's like a little pick. I'm gonna pull it, but it comes off. So then you have like this flat surface, which is super nice to set your skull on top. See? But first, I want to kind of put a layer of flowers and get some fun stuff going in there. And I like the eyeball one. I'm so excited about. So I'm actually just going to stick a little bit of glue on the end. And then I'm just going to stick it, there's like a natural ring, and you just kind of shove it in there as best you can and hope that nothing breaks or falls apart. These pumpkins are actually a lot more sturdy than the skulls. Like you can easily poke things in the skulls, but these pumpkins are a little bit tougher. So a couple times I've had to come through and like pre-make holes I was hoping that would be the case with this one, but I probably could have. Okay, and then I'm going to just grab a couple flowers. Maybe figure out where I want to put that hole, and I'm going to take my little skewer and just make a little hole. Poke a little hole in there. Try to move it so y'all can see. New workspace, new page. I have a new phone. Like, all of this stuff is super hard for me to figure out and set up. But see, basically I'm just getting it all set up in there just like that. Super simple stuff, y'all. I'm just kind of poking it in there, and I did do like a little reel. I don't know if you saw that. I put a little reel out showing this project that we're going to be doing tonight. It was quick and easy, kind of giving you a prelude to what was coming. Here we go. Now, anybody who works with hot glue knows that this can easily burn your fingers. So really try to be careful with your hot glue. I'm kind of careless with that. Absolutely very careless with that. But I'm not going to spend too terribly much time getting this right. I'm just going to kind of stick them in there. And once I get like a decent amount of flowers and stuff on the top like that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach my skull. Okay, you see how cute he is? Look at that skull. And I'm really not quite sure. I might need one more flower. Let's go ahead and put this guy over there. Yeah, let's put this one over there. And I'm going to have to put like a little hole right there. A little bit of hot glue. And shove that in there. And you know, it takes just a second for that hot glue to set up. It's not, it doesn't take too terribly long. But once I get that in place, then I can go ahead and get my skull put on top. It doesn't take too much, but look how cute that already is. Y'all see that? Look how cute that is. So the way they have it where you flip your cameras when you're looking at it on the screen, you get all twisted and turned. So I'm actually going to kind of cut this down. It doesn't need to be this long. I could cut it, but I'm just so strong, I'm just gonna break it. I'm just gonna break it. And like I said, this skull is easy to like put holes in, puncture holes in. The last one I actually needed 2, so we might go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna stick that way in there. See how I did that? See? Not too deep, but you want it deep enough to go into the pumpkin and stay and have some strength and durability. So I figured that might be a good length. We'll see. We're gonna put 2 in. The last one I had to do 2 in there too because it just, for some reason, it just did not want to stay real tight. So here we go. We got coming out the bottom of his head. See, like that. And then I'm just gonna stick him in there. But remember how I told you this is hard to penetrate? I mean, it really is. So I'm just gonna kind of try to help it just a little bit. See if I can figure out at least one hole where I want to put it. Try to line it up as best I can. And I'm just going to shove it down. See how simple that was? There we go. We are almost, and here we go again. I'm trying to figure out, there we go. Doesn't that look cool? I think it looks so cool. And he's got such a twisted, weird top. And we're basically just going to do the same thing. Now we are going to put some flowers on his head. And because this, you know, this is easier to poke through, I don't need to do as much. All I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue on the top to secure it. And this is a smaller pumpkin, and I think I might actually use one of these little longer oblong ones, and because he has a little dent already. What if we went like that? Think that look cool? What do you think? Like that? Or do you think I should go with a smaller one? I kind of like this one. I think that's what we're going to do. What do you think, y'all? Yeah? So we need to put a few more flowers in there, and maybe a couple little leaves to give it some fun looks to it, to make it look all pretty. I don't know. Can a skeleton be pretty? I don't know. I think I want to put this. This one has kind of got like a really weird end on it. You see that? It's got like a really weird end on it. So I'm actually going to poke a hole for that one. Poke a hole. Stick some glue in there. And just shove it there. It looks kind of funny until you get the top cut on. It just does. Look, he looks like he's got some sort of weird. It's kind of cute. I mean, just the way it is. Do we think we need an eyeball on this one? What do you think? I kind of like that eyeball there. I have one on the other side, but I think we'll put it right there. So, and I don't put a lot of planning into this. I'm sure other people probably would, and it'd probably be beneficial. I just kind of, wherever it looks like it would fit and it would look nice, that's kind of my goal. And I kind of maybe putting a little bit more on the top because it's a smaller area. That might be okay, right there, just like that. What do y'all think? Think that looks okay? Yeah? What do you think? Yeah? Maybe? I don't know. All right, so again, we have to kind of put a skewer in there to kind of shove it down in there. Again, it doesn't need to be too terribly long. This is actually a smaller piece, so we're just gonna go a little bit shorter. Use my muscles to break it. Muscles, muscles, muscles. There we go. Okay. And these are a little bit harder to also put holes in, so I'm actually going to kind of dig a little bit of hole where I want it. So if it goes like right there, probably going to put one right there. So I'm going to use a pointy end to kind of put a hole and get it started. And then I'll stick the blunt end in there. But first I want to put some glue in there just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Like, I'm paranoid that if I do something like this, I put all this time and energy into it and then kind of walk away, that it might not stick. Okay, so now I'm going to stick a little bit of glue where I'm going to poke him in his head there. Push it all the way down, as far as it'll go. And there we go. What do you think? How super cute is that, right? I think it's super cute. Now, I did notice I have like, look, there's like that spot right there. Can you see that? So I'm going to kind of stick something else in there, another flower, kind of cover that up because I don't like it. It's a little topsy-turvy, you know, a little funky, but I like it. I like it, like that. There we go. Perfect. See? And then we've got like that eyeball hidden in here somewhere. Need to make sure that pops out a little bit. See? What do you think, guys? Isn't that funky? I like it. He's so cute. He's so cute. His weird little eye there. Okay. So now I did stick like another little baby skeleton. Oh, I've got him upside down. Right there. I'm going to stick him kind of on top. And I might stick just like some leaves. Like that. What do you think? Now this one I did just a little bit, so let's do that. I do want to stick a little tiny hole in there because like I said, these are harder to get these little points in there. They're just not very sturdy and you want to make sure it stays, you know. So shove it in there and try not to burn myself there. And maybe a couple of these little sprigs would be pretty, these glitter sprigs. Pick these up also at Dollar Tree, of course. And again, we may have to just pre-poke some holes to make it work. Don't want to go too deep or mess with it too much. Stick a little glue in that hole. Okay. Put another one in there. Well, it's still good and hot. What do you think? What do you think? Isn't it cute? I think it's cute. I think it's so cute. Okay. Now we got to stick this guy on there. Now I'm just probably going to glue him, although because this is so tiny, like I don't know how I feel about sticking something through his head there. We're just going to put a big chunk of glue I'm just going to hold it there a hot second to make sure it doesn't come undone. Because hot glue doesn't take long to set up, but for some reason, so actually this hot glue pack that I got actually did come from Dollar Tree, and I don't know if anyone has ever bought the Dollar Tree hot glue, but it does actually take a little bit to set up compared to other stuff. It just does. I don't know why. Okay, so there we are. Isn't he cute? I think it's so awesome. I love this. I do. But I did also want to put just a couple of things, like the little spiders. I have a black one floating around here too. Where'd he go? There he is. Nope, that's not him. Where's the black one? There he is. So I got a couple little spiders I want to put on there. I did put a couple on the other one too. And to figure out where is probably the best question. I think I'll put it maybe right there. Where'd he go? Okay. Like on top of this flower. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah, maybe. So this is super cute, super quick, super easy project that you can make to decorate for Halloween. And like I said, everything I got from Dollar Tree. It wasn't like I spent a lot of money, maybe $5 total on this entire project. The paint, like I said, is a little bit more money, but I actually, this paint we actually kind of had, so it wasn't really a big deal, but any paint color would work. Like when I originally envisioned doing this, I was actually going to do black on black, like all black pumpkins with black flowers, and then I went, it might blend too much, especially if I wanted to go live. It might be harder for you guys to see, so I didn't do it. Okay, then we got to figure out, so we've got that one. What if I just kind of put this like over here? Would that look weird? Kind of? Maybe off to the side there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any ideas up top? Maybe? We got this one here. We got an eyeball sticking out over there. We got an eyeball sticking out here. I don't want to overdo it. What do you think? Any ideas? Anyone have any ideas? Anyone want to say anything? Maybe just right here. Maybe I need to look at it close. He is a little crooked. He really is. And I don't know what's up with this one. I don't know how I ended up buying a skull that was all like weird. But I guess that's how I roll, y'all. We're just going to stick them there. I'm not going to put too much thought into it. Give them a second. I told you this glue is funky. So a cute thing that I've seen people do, they put these like in pots, like clay pots, and they look super cute. So like clay pot underneath. I was looking around to see if I had anything to kind of demonstrate this a little bit better, and I really couldn't find anything. So this is kind of where I'm at. I've got 2 of them now. See? Aren't they cute? I think so. I like them. I like them a lot. I'm super excited. Super excited. But I am going to, I wanted to kind of consider maybe doing something else to, you know, maybe give it just a little bit more. Like if I were to put it on my porch or put it on my counter at the house, or, you know, whatever it is I decide to do, which I did make him a little lopsided. I don't even know if I can fix that. Okay, it's okay though. But maybe just like a little stencil, like a board and base with something kind of sitting next to them. Would that look good? I think it would. Something nice. And truthfully, a lot of the Halloween stencils that Magnolia puts out, I usually have a ton of them, and I don't know if I brought them mostly all to the Southern Sisters Junction boutique that I put my stencils and stuff for sale at. I try to usually keep that stuff here so I can use them, but I couldn't find a whole lot of them. So I pulled out my book. I have a book that I keep. I keep all of my stuff in like portfolio books like this, all of my old stencils and portfolio books. I don't have too terribly many used ones for Halloween, but I did have the Apothecary, how do you say that? Apothecary, whatever it is, stencils, and I thought they would look great. Now, I'm going to tell you truthfully, these stencils that they have, the Pocket Fairy stencils, they were from last year, and they are not available on their website. So I really hate to like demo a product that you guys can't get your hands on. I really kind of feel like that's just not very cool of me. But at the same time, I want a Halloween stencil, and I just don't have any here. So keep in mind, I do have a couple other pieces to this, like the snake one, and there's a couple other ones in here. And if you absolutely want one of these and you need one, you can hit me up and I can send one of the extras that I have, okay? We can figure that out. But there are lots of other stencils that would work for this project. So if you decide that's what you want to do, you can definitely do it. You don't have to. You can do anything. You don't even have to use anything. These are cute on their own, right? Totally cute on their own. But Magnolia does sell a really super cute board and base. Just kind of sits in like this. So a quick little stencil to kind of put it together and then just put it like on my countertop, I think would look great for Halloween. So that's what I'm going to do. When you're stenciling, for those who are not familiar with Magnolia Design Company, it's pretty simple stuff. This is the quickest and easiest project you can do, and I'm actually going to be doing like a pop-up type demo thing at Nan's Boutique in Gilmer in the next couple weeks. We're trying to set up a date. It's probably going to be a Saturday, and I'm trying to find a Saturday that I can do it, that it'll work. But if it's something you want to try and you've never even thought of, you should come see me when I get it going. I will, of course, advertise it. It'll be on this page. I can't promise it'll be on Twisted Gypsy because Twisted Gypsy has got me, I'm in a little bit of trouble with them, y'all. So I don't know how long you'll be able to catch me on that page. I'm just still trying to go live as often as I can, especially to let people know I've had to move. So I just basically fuzz my stencil. They have a fuzzing towel, a tacky towel, but if you don't have one of those, don't worry. No panic. You can always just stick it like on your clothes, on your shirt, pull it off, whatever. Get another towel. It's not a big deal. And all you do is you take that stencil and you line it up on your surface, whatever your surface may be. In this case, it is just chalkboard that come with their base and boards. And then you flatten it out. Make sure there's no bubbles. Super simple, like that. Let me grab some chalk paste. I think I have some white here. I am going to need a squeegee, right? And all you do is use your chalk paste. Make sure it's, you know, in good texture. This looks pretty good. Hasn't dried up at all. And just a little less is more. You don't need too terribly much. See that? Not very much. And then just squeegee it across your surface. Whatever color you might want to do. Now we do have some. We actually have some of that. What is that? Copper? Is it called copper or something? It would look really good with this, to be honest with you. And I didn't even think about that. I think I only have the ink though, so I mean it would have been okay if it was permanent, I guess. But chalk paste is not permanent. Next season, Christmas time, whenever I'm done decorating, I can just wipe this clean and put a new stencil on it and still use that board and base. So that's kind of why I prefer to use the chalk paste on this, but we don't have to if you want it to be permanent. Okay, now we are going to reveal, peel to reveal, and actually pull it off backwards. I don't know. I'm hoping you can see that. I don't know if you can or not. But peel it off. See how simple that is? That is the quickest and easiest way to add to your decor. And the best part is that it is super easy to clean. It takes just a couple seconds for this to dry. It won't come off unless you wash it off. Usually chalk paste, you can seal it if you don't want it to go anywhere. Chalk paste generally can be washed off. And then to clean, I just take a disinfectant wipe, like a Lysol wipe or whatever, and I clean up my product, put it away to make sure it stays in good condition. And same thing with your stencil. If you are using a stencil, a Magnolia Design Company stencil, all you're going to do is wipe it clean with like a Lysol wipe or a disinfectant wipe, Clorox wipe, whatever you want to call it. A couple of them, or you can put them in your sink and just kind of wash them down. I like the convenience of being able to just do it this way, especially when I'm live with everybody. That way it doesn't gunk up in my stencil. I can always clean it later, but you're going to have better results if you clean it right away. And if you keep it clean and you take care of it, it'll last for so long, y'all, and you'll be able to use it over and over and over again. So once this dries, I'm just gonna put it in that little portfolio book that I showed you, and it'll be ready to use again. So let's kind of look at our project, look what we made. We didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. That's the best part. We're pretty much done, y'all. So, you know, I can go let y'all go to bed and enjoy your evening. I can go to bed myself because I'm old and that's what I like to do is go to sleep at an early hour. But now we've got the board and base, right? Along with our super cute project. Look, wouldn't these be cute sitting up like on your counter or something together? And then if you made a second one like I did, boom. Isn't that cute? I think it's adorable. So tell me what you think. If you liked it, if you're catching the replay, hashtag replay, hit all the hearts, do all the good stuff. Let me know what you think, y'all. I'm so excited that you decided to join me. It is almost 10 o'clock on a Thursday night. I don't know if I will see you again till next week because I have a busy week ahead, but you never know. I'm very spur of the moment. Y'all know that about me. All right, y'all have a great night. I will see you later. Bye.